Welcome to our exciting journey through the heart of the Empire State. In today's video, we'll be exploring the top 10 things to do in Albany, New York. From its rich history to its vibrant culture, Albany has something for everyone. So buckle up and get ready to experience the best this charming city has to offer. Number 10. Times Union Center. Right in the city center is one of Albany's top venues to catch an exciting concert, show or sporting event. Conveniently located, the intimate and atmospheric Times Union Center hosts hundreds of memorable performances and matches each year. Now known as the MVP Arena, after having previously also been called the Knickerbocker Arena, it was built in 1990 as part of a larger plan to rejuvenate the downtown area. Since Frank Sinatra sang at the multi-purpose facility's opening, everyone from Celine Dion and Elton John to Fleetwood Mac and Justin Timberlake have performed on stage. Number 9. Trip to Troy. Just 15 minutes drive up the Hudson River from Albany, Troy is well worth visiting. Besides being known for its wealth of well-preserved Victorian buildings, the Collar City has some interesting old landmarks and eclectic antique shops for visitors to check out. During the early years of American industrialization, Troy thrived thanks to its iron, steel and textile industries. While decades of decay followed once its manufacturers headed elsewhere, it now boasts one of the best preserved downtowns of any big city in the country. Number 8. Albany Institute of History and Art. For those interested in learning more about the local area, the Albany Institute of History and Art is an absolute must. Situated just a short walk from the state capitol, it contains a fascinating array of paintings, photos and furniture that highlight what life used to be like in the upper Hudson Valley. As the institute was founded in 1791, it is impressively one of the oldest museums in the states, with its exhibits and artworks now displayed across 3 delightfully different buildings. Whereas one is a classical revival structure and another exhibits some arresting Beaux-Arts architecture, a modern glass building connects the two. Number 7. The Egg. Instantly recognizable due to its distinctive design, the Egg occupies one corner of the Empire State Plaza. Now one of the city's most iconic landmarks, the ultra-modern Performing Arts Center puts on a packed schedule of shows and events each year. Built between 1966 and 1978, the unusually shaped structure houses 2 state-of-the-art theaters that are both known for their excellent acoustics and intimate settings. These host everything from plays and dance performances to concerts, cabaret and comedy shows. Number 6. USS Slater de 766. Another very interesting historic site to hit up is the enormous USS Slater de 766, which now lies permanently docked along the Hudson River. The last remaining World War II-era destroyer escort ship in the U.S., it has terrific tours for you to take both above and below deck. Now preserved as a historic museum ship, the hulking gray destroyer was decommissioned in 1991 after almost 50 years' service in the American and Greek navies. Aside from accompanying convoys across the Atlantic, it served in the Pacific and patrolled around the eastern Aegean. Visitors can now learn all about the National Historic Landmark while taking tours around her guns, galley and below-deck quarters. Number 5. New York State Capitol. An incredible building, the New York State Capitol showcases some elegant if imposing Renaissance Revival-style architecture. During weekdays, guests can tour its equally arresting interior, which dominates and defines one side of the Empire State Plaza. Since being completed back in 1899, the striking structure has served as the seat of New York's state government. The most expensive government building of its time, the extravagant edifice took over 30 years to build, with 3 teams of architects working on its 4 vast floors and refined mansard roof. Number 4. Empire State Plaza. While some have described Empire State Plaza as architecturally intimidating, plenty of others have delighted in its diverse array of unique and unusual buildings. Besides the stunning state capitol and several government departments, these include the Egg and Erastus Corning II Tower among many others. The brainchild of Governor Nelson Rockefeller, the sprawling complex was built between 1965 and 1976 at a staggering cost to the city. The idea was to inject the size, scale and style of places such as Brasilia and Versailles into the center while transforming the capital's skyline at the same time. Number 3. Schuyler Mansion. Now preserved as a state historic site, Schuyler Mansion and its surrounding estate are located just a short walk south of the Empire State Plaza. Full of period pieces and personal belongings, its rooms offer up a fascinating insight into the life and times of the renowned Revolutionary War general and early U.S. Senator. From 1763 to 1804, Philip J. Schuyler, his wife Catherine and their countless children lived in the splendid Georgian-style house. Very well preserved, its 2 floors are now packed with all kinds of artifacts and artworks that highlight how they used to live. Number 2. Washington Park. In complete contrast to the concrete confines of the nearby Empire State Plaza, Washington Park is awash with gorgeous greenery and plant life. Aside from its extensive outdoor activities, it also puts on a large number of cool cultural events and community festivals over the year. Despite being a hub of activity at any time of day, the city's premier park is the perfect spot to relax, unwind and immerse yourself in nature. As well as spacious lawns and English-style gardens, it has a lovely lake and loads of colorful flower beds to amble around. Impressive monuments such as the King Memorial Fountain line its paths with playgrounds and playing fields dotted here and there. Number 1. New York State Museum. Boasting an astounding array of artifacts and exhibits is the outstanding New York State Museum at Empire State Plaza. Its comprehensive collection covers both the history and natural environment of the state with incredibly old objects on show. The oldest museum in the state, it was founded in 1836 with millions of specimens, artworks and archaeological findings now occupying a gigantic brutalist building. Its exhibits look at everything from local Native American peoples and ancient fossils found in the state to Harlem in the 20s and the story of the September 11th attacks. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel guides from around the world. Share your favorite Albany experiences in the comments below, and remember, the journey never ends.